I think Robert hit the nail on the head earlier when he said wines with age. December, autumn's coming to an end, winter's starting. Having those sort of forest floor flavours that you can only get from well-aged red wines, and those nutty hazelnut that you get from well-aged white wines. I think that's the time to pull the corks on those ones.
I mean, actually, it's Christmas. Yeah, I think so.
Because the trouble is, on Christmas Day, I'll just open loads of bottles of wine. I mean, I do the cooking, so it starts with champagne, of course. I'm not very traditional with matching food and wine, but I just drink the things that I like because I spent all the time cooking.
But surely you have the chef's glass whilst
I
cooking.
do, yeah.
Up to 2, 3. That's the joy of being in the kitchen.
Yeah, I think Christmas can be a time to be quite intentional about wine. Sometimes you want the wines just to take backstage, but equally, I think wines can really elevate a moment. It's not they need to be front and center and everyone talking about it, but they have the ability, I think, to just elevate that moment, to make it really special, to make it really memorable.
You spend all year thinking, when am I going to open my bottles of port? Christmas comes around, you think, right, this is the window, not this, because it takes a team effort normally to do a bottle, but they'll sit in a decanter for a day or two as well after Christmas. And yeah, we were bold enough to go for a large piece of Stilton.
Well, actually, I think it could sometimes be fun to start a dinner or start a meal or lunch with actually a sauterne as like the aperitif, and then actually finish with a champagne. And so it's a little bit like back to front, but like sauterne can be such a really fun way to
France.
Yeah. And then the champagne at the end is just like,
So I'm the last one at the table, Tom, and I just sit there and mind sweep everything else up.